let's first give A&M credit for being a really good defensive team. And as I said on my radio show before the game, they defend and they play disciplined offensively, and they just stay right there in the game and give themselves a chance to win. And we knew it would be a possession-by-possession game because that's just how they play, and they're good at it. And their defense was good. Their defense was better than our offense. I wasn't pleased with our team today's shoot-around. One of the first times all year that I had to get on our team in our shoot-around this afternoon. And we just didn't play as sharp as we had. And again, that's taking nothing away from A&M because you have to give their defense credit. But I haven't had to get on my team in shoot-around, I don't think, all year until today. So we're fortunate to win. It's a good win. In this league, every win's good, and so we'll certainly take it.
Congratulations on 200 career victories. Did the team note that in any way? Did anybody say anything about it?
No, it's about our team. It's about the 6th league win. Thank you.
Did you notice anything with Kenny Gaines between the halves? I guess 0 to 12 points, I guess, in the second half?
Kenny, he just was, I don't think he was concentrated, dialed in mentally. You know, he made some plays early that I just like, what is he doing, you know? And give him credit for slowing down, taking a deep breath, maturing, and making some really big baskets for us. He made a basket out of a timeout for us, made a big 3 there, and Kenny made some critical plays when it mattered. But it certainly wasn't one of his better days.
Dante almost had double-double. He had 3 blocks. I guess obviously you needed that interior defense late there.
Well, Dante got so frustrated the night with his fouls that early in the game, he got his first foul and he was really soft defensively. He just didn't want to foul out, and so we pulled him out and said, Dante, you've got to have to continue to be aggressive. Don't worry about the fouls. He rebounded the ball terrific, and I wish we could have gotten him another point for double-double, but he was certainly big on the inside.
How is Nimi? Do you have any idea at this point? How bad is it?
I don't. I just know it's an ankle, and we'll keep our fingers crossed.
2 wins in 3 days. I know it's not the normal. What do you guys have to prepare to get that's got to be satisfying?
I was pleased. I mean, that's it's not impossible. The Thursday, Saturday, what was fortunate on our side was that we were at home both games, and we didn't have to travel in between. But certainly we had a much better week than we did a week ago, and for that I'm proud of these kids.
What was your conversation at halftime? Texas A&M, you talked about their tough defense, held 3 of your starters scoreless, and then y'all come out firing in the second half.
Really, at the half, I said this is exactly like shoot-around today. The first half of shoot-around wasn't very good. I had to get mad at you, and then the second half of shoot-around was pretty stinking good. And so I said this is going to be exactly like shoot-around. I'm not going to scream and holler at you at the half, but you have the same approach that you had this afternoon, and that doesn't work. And you need to change like you did this afternoon. And fortunately, they did.
Coach, what was the strategy behind all the subs? There were times where you had 3, 4, 5 guys coming in at a time.
Fatigue, just straight up. Middle of February, second game in 3 days. Fatigue, a little heavy-legged.
Just to be clear, what was it you were upset about in shoot-around? What was it you weren't?
I just didn't think that we were as focused. I didn't think that we were as we shot the ball. I thought we shot it at 3/4 speed instead of full speed. I just don't think that we were nearly as crisp and as dialed in as we had been most of the year.
What was it specifically about A&M's defense that made it so hard to put up shots tonight?
Well, they're good. They're mobile. They play 4. They basically play 4 perimeter players. Although they basically play 2 small forwards and 2 guards, and so they can really cover. And we had some our front line guys. We fired up a bunch of jumpers tonight. That I don't know. We just took some poor shots, made some poor decisions. But you have to give their defense credit. They've got good team speed and pretty good basketball IQ also.
One more question.
With the fatigue, is there any particular concern with Dante? Because he only had 1 foul in the first half but only played 9 minutes.
Well, the concern with Dante was simply this. With the emphasis on the rules this year, you almost have to treat 1 foul in the first half like you used to treat 2. And with his, the way he's kind of been a little bit foul prone, we want to just make sure that we got to the half where he could be aggressive in the second half and not worry about fouls.